You learning, you wanting to learn, you being eager to learn. That's you manifesting that knowledge, that information, and whatever it is that you're trying to master, and it'll come to you. They want you to really genuinely feel like if you're not good at it, if you can't do it right away, then it's not for you. But at the end of the day, your hard work, your actions, your efforts defines who you are as a person and how great you really are. These are things that they should have been told you in school, but you know, even me, I'm like 24 now, and I'm learning these things. They want you to feel like you should have been mastered it, like you should have been known it. And if you don't, then this ain't for you. But honestly, if it's something that you want to learn and you want to do, you will do it. And just trust in yourself. Trust that it is possible. Because matter of fact, if it's something that has already been done, but you want to do it in your own way, trust you will do it. It's just with time. CEOs, what's up? It's your boy CEO. Obviously, I'm back with another video, and you're not mastering it initially. You're learning it, not mastering it, at least not yet. You got to learn the ins and outs before you know the ins and outs. Let's do so. Take your time and remain all in throughout the process. Believe in yourself wholeheartedly. Continue to be a perpetual learner. Be eager to learn so then you can master whatever it is that you want to do. They want you to rush. They want you to feel like you should have known it by now. And in reality, you can only do so much in a day. Thus, remain patient with yourself. Reality is what you do next. And with that being said, I'm making this video just to say this. Hey, like, when you're trying to learn something, understand that, like, learn on your own pace. Like, pace yourself. Just because you're on chapter 3 and Bob over here is on chapter 20 does not mean that you are slower than Bob, that you are not as smart as Bob. Why are you even focused on Bob? See, that's the whole problem, like, to begin with. When you're trying to learn something, when you're trying to master something, if anything, you got to be all in it. You can't just be focused. You have to literally be like tunnel focused, like tunnel vision, like only focused on what you're trying to attain. I feel like growing up, especially like in our school environment, if you've gone to school, you definitely can relate to this, right? Like I just said, Bob might be on chapter 20 and you're only on chapter 3. And like the environment that you're in, it's not accepting of how you learn. It's basically you just got to learn it. And if you can't, sorry, this is not for you. You know how many people like at a young age are demoralized because, you know, just because of the school's like requirements or like how they teach over there. Certain people can't be themselves fully. They can't learn in the best way that they can be because maybe the school doesn't understand this student or doesn't understand what this person needs to accommodate the student so they can learn, right? Like, I feel like, if anything, basically what I'm just trying to say is like, I feel like school, when you're in school, you're like in an environment where like, you're not learning per se. And the value of like your desire to learn, how eager you are to learn about anything declines after you are done with school. Because like in school, you're learning about things that you truly don't want to learn. And I say this because there's this post that I seen that like Elon had said something along the lines of like, when people know what they want to do, like they know what they're working towards, they do a whole lot better. And I feel like that carries the same weight, the same type of value towards when you're trying to master something, when you're trying to learn something. If it's something that you want to learn, if it's something that you want to do, you will. Like, you will do it in the best way. Matter of fact, like you learning, you wanting to learn, you being eager to learn, that's you manifesting that knowledge, that information, and whatever it is that you're trying to master, and it'll come to you with ease. Like it's something where like you have control of your clarity, like you've attained clarity and you know what it is that you want to understand, if that makes sense. So basically, I'm making this video just to say like, hey, if anything, you know you're a master at something when you have no more questions. So until you're at a point where you have no more questions about whatever it is, like keep learning, be eager to learn, be okay with how fast you learn currently. Like you're on your time, you're on your own pace. So pace yourself. Like I said in my spiel, you can only do so much in a day. So be consistent with yourself. Like if it's something that you want to learn, I'm telling you right now, today, you will learn it. I don't know anything that like I've always wanted to learn, but never was really able to learn. Like I don't know one thing, like usually it's something that like I don't really want to learn, so I'm not going to be all in it. And that's very like apparent within the first day even of trying it out. Like if I don't have my full attention towards it, I'm not going to learn it. I'm not going to do it. But when it's something that has my attention and I want to master it, and I want to learn the ins and outs so then I can know the ins and outs, I'm going to do so with ease. And I'll give you like a very clear example, and it's like a shout out to all the gamers, because like for real, MW2 Call of Duty, right? You know, like, you know, the 316, the quick scopes, the no scopes, like the double tap YY, and you do all these tricks. For someone who does not play video games on a daily basis, let alone just plays Call of Duty, one person might look at someone doing all those tricks as hard, something that, you know, they can't master. But if you have the desire to learn, if you are eager to play the game and be great at it, I'm telling you, over the weekend, by the weekend, you've already mastered it. You will already be doing tricks. You'll be trying tricks that no one else is trying. You get my point? Like, do you catch my drift? Like, be a perpetual learner, but do so in things that you want to learn, not because it's being thrown at you. You feel me? And I feel like, obviously, when we're young, the one thing that we're always learning about, like the environment that we're in, is like a school setting, and what we're learning is not something that we genuinely want to learn. And then that makes you feel like, damn, like I'm not really smart, but whole time you really are smart. They just want you to feel like you should have already known it by now, and if you don't, well, sorry, this is not for you. But I just want you to understand that's not the case. You got to believe in yourself first and foremost, because if not you, who then? If not you, who will? All right. With that being said, be eager, like literally, like anything and everything, like whatever it is that you want to do. And if it's something that you want to learn, not for like, and you have pure intentions behind that, then you will learn it without a doubt. You just got to like be patient with yourself. You got to let the information come to you too. Like you can't like it's like a rat race. Like I swear, like this, like when we grow up, we're in an environment that feels like it's a rat race, and whoever learns it first is considered the smartest. But you know how many people out there that are actually super smart? They don't even know it because like the education system failed them. Like I'm just saying. So, you know, you're not a master initially. Like you have to learn it first. And once you learn it, then you are a master, because you won't have no more questions. You won't have any doubts. And you'll know that it's time to learn something else that you want to now master. You feel me? Like you go on to the next thing. So be patient. I'm making this video just to say like, hey, keep learning and make sure it's something that you want to learn. And I'm telling you, you will be great at it. You know, you will be a master at it. But if it's something that, you know, part of you only wants to do and it's really for the wrong reason, then please don't expect yourself to be a master right away, especially. Like, you know, they want you to really genuinely feel like if you're not good at it, if you can't do it right away, then it's not for you. But at the end of the day, your hard work, your actions, your efforts defines who you are as a person and how great you really are. Not because of how fast you are able to do it on the first try, let alone how far you are in comparison to everyone else. Because again, you don't even know about tomorrow. So do you really want to be stressing about, you know, how far you can beat this person? Beat yourself from yesterday. Like beat that person that you were yesterday, and you're good for it. You will continue to grow. You will continue to be the best you that you can be. Like I'm being dead ass. I feel like these are things that they should have been told you in school, but you know, even me, I'm like 24 now, and I'm learning these things throughout my day, literally. So it's like, it's just kind of crazy. But at the end of the day, you know, you are not a master initially. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn it first. So with that being said, I have these 2 screenshots. Um, I feel like go best with what I had to share with you. All right. So the first one says this: being consistent is a key to success. I'm gonna say it one more time. Being consistent is a key to success. Last but not least, the last one says, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. I'll say it one more time. Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. That's by Maya Angelou. So yeah, that was a quote, the second one, but shout out to Maya Angelou for that one. And yeah, you're not mastering it initially, but that's okay. They want you to feel like you should have been mastered it, like you should have been known it. And if you don't, then this ain't for you. But honestly, if it's something that you want to learn and you want to do, you will do it. And just trust in yourself. Trust that it is possible. Because matter of fact, if it's something that has already been done, but you want to do it in your own way, trust you will do it. It's just with time. Pace yourself. Don't race yourself. And with that being said, I hope everything that I said in this video made sense, to say the least. But that's all I really wanted to share with you today. Yeah, you like, stay learning, continue to learn. Don't learn just because it's going to give you the most money. You know what I'm saying? Because this is also something that I really hope, like within 2 years from now, maybe, if anything, right? There will be people out here who probably come across this video and can comment and like just speak on like their experience of, you know, working on something just for the money. And then once they get that money, even if it's something that's good, you know, they've realized that like that money wasn't really, you know, like they don't feel satisfied. It wasn't something that they really like feel like they fulfilled themselves in doing, because at the end they only did it for the money. And I'm telling you, bro, why live a life where your life is only revolved around money, 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 money? Like this world literally, I get it. It like revolves around money. Like money kind of runs this world, which is so fucked. But at the end of the day, like make sure that this life of yours, you know, you're not putting yourself in that rat race. You're not putting yourself in a situation where you're only doing something because you get some type of benefit. Make sure it benefits all of you. Make sure it makes you happy through and throughout, you know, like, man, bro, I swear, like the things that I like recognize that like growing up, like there's a lot of things that need to be fixed, but I feel like if anything, just understand that you can learn, understand that you can be a master at something. And if you have that faith and belief in yourself, then that's all you need. Like, you really don't need nobody else, because a lot of the things are out there. Yeah, you can network and that you can create opportunities for yourself, and that's getting to that next level. But you still gotta learn. You gotta first learn, and then you gotta be a master of it, and then, you know, move on to the next thing and keep going, keep growing. Straight like that. All right. With that being said, that's pretty much it that I wanted to share with you today. Yeah, you. All right. So with that being said, it's your boy CEO Habisha, and I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Peace.